Kit Kats can read. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in this video I'm bringing you my weekly reading vlog where I let you guys know in a vlog sort of style what I get up to during the whole week, whether that's with reading, whether that's watching movies, whether that's with work. I do a whole load of stuff sometimes. Sometimes I procrastinate, but really it's just so you guys can see what my life is like behind the normal videos that I do, not just necessarily with reading, because I do all sorts of other stuff as well, and it's a way that you guys can just like look into my personal life. I'm really sorry, I'm so tired, I'm really behind on sleep. I've been struggling to sleep for the past week, even if it means I'm waking up during the night several times, or if I just can't shut off before I go to bed. Like I really honestly tried last night, and I tried like breathing exercises, but I failed to shut off. So I'm feeling really hot, because when I'm tired my body is like really hot. So it's probably why it looks like I'm tan at the moment, because like literally the blood is boiling in my body. So Ben should be coming around at some point later today, so that'd be good. I've already told him like we're probably going to end up like falling asleep together, because he said that he didn't really sleep much either. So I was like, hey, as long as we spend the day together it's fine. And we're most probably going to get pizza, which is probably the worst thing that we can both get. But on Mondays in my village, literally just up the road, the kebab shop does half-price pizzas on Monday. And I said to Ben, I was like, this time I don't want like a large pizza, because although it's so cheap, it's like a £5 for this like 12-inch pizza. Like, although it's so cheap, I never like eat all of it like straight away. So I was like, a 10-inch would honestly still be fine, and I'd still manage to like have some slices now and then some later. Or, you know, if we don't order like extra things, like, because sometimes we order like cheesy chips, so if we literally just order two 10-inch pizzas and a large garlic mayonnaise dip, we'll probably be fine for the rest of the day. Like I don't normally get hungry after I eat the pizza, so there is that. But it was quite funny, like when I messaged Ben and I was just like, it's Monday, it's half-price pizzas day, and he's like, well we're obviously gonna have that then. I just like laughed out loud. It was so funny. So reading wise, as you guys are aware, I'm currently reading Two Other Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, and I am on chapter 39, which is page 233. So I'm going to be reading some more of this in a second, because I'm not going to get up just yet. Like, it's way too early to get up. Like, I normally like get up at like 11 these days. I didn't like get out of bed, but I sat on top of covers like I say last night, but it was about this morning. I was just really hot. All of a sudden came over really hot and boiling, and I just had to sleep on top of covers, and it's the only time I just sort of slept. And actually I think ever since I slept on top of covers I slept all the way through, so maybe I just need to sleep on top of covers now. And obviously I'm well, like with these antibiotics they're not helping, but you know, if I'm coming over all like temperatury, but I think that's just because I'm tired. So, I don't know. So plans for today really, it's just I want to get some reading done, and then I'll be seeing Ben. So I don't really know the plans with Ben, like what we're going to do and stuff. So what I'll try and do is I'll try and vlog on my phone, like whenever we're doing stuff, just to keep you updated, because I can never plan ahead to what me and Ben do, because honestly sometimes we just literally like just snuggle. But there are like other times when we actually do stuff, like we play video games or we'll watch a movie. So I'll probably put like some sort of spooky movie on a bit later. We normally watch Friends whilst we eat, so there is that. Hopefully my internet works okay today, because enough for me to upload a weekly reading vlog. But I don't know, this could take a while. I don't know whether to wait until tomorrow to upload it to YouTube, because I feel like it's going to fail, because it's going to take like definitely all of today to upload. So I'm going to have to leave my laptop on all day. I'm going to give it a go anyway. I'm going to edit last week's weekly reading vlog, and then I am going to attempt to upload it to YouTube because it's going to be really long. But anyway guys, I will leave you with this part of the vlog. So any sort of additional things I'll do on my phone just to show you what I managed to do for the day. But other than that, from this camera, I will see you guys tomorrow to update you. Guys, so today is Friday and I apologise now ahead of time for not vlogging for the past few days. So Monday Ben came over and he stayed the night. He came over sort of like late afternoon and we had some pizza, we watched Friends, we sort of like snuggled, and then Tuesday it was Tuesday evening, it was quite late, so Tuesday we went over to Ben's dad's and then went over to my nan's and socialised with my nan, and we came back here and Ben fell asleep for hours and I had to wake him up and be like, Ben, we need to go to yours. And so yeah, by the time I got to Ben's it was like 10 because I had to like tidy everything around the flat and stuff. And so Tuesday I went to Ben's and I stayed the night there, and then Wednesday I had my very last iTalk session in the evening. So I went there and then I came back, and then yesterday I worked, so I just went straight to work. I didn't do a lot between those days, like it was mostly sort of like either watching TV shows or I was watching Ben play this Walking Dead game with Daryl and his brother Merlin. It was just like weirdly addictive, so I've lent the game to him. I've watched him play it. He did ask a couple of times that, do you want to play it? And I was like, no, I'm finding it really sort of nice watching you play. So yeah, I've lent him the game, and then I suppose eventually I'll play it because it looks like really cool. Zombies, you know, I love my zombie games. So yeah, and then work yesterday, it was a weird one. The atmosphere was just weird, but that's just because of something that happened. So I can't really say more than that, so I'll just say that it was just a really weird, awkward day at work, and I just spent all my energy just trying to get it out of my system and sort of pep people up, because yeah, I can't really say more than that. But yeah, it was just it was an odd day, and I'm hoping that it passes. Like it's weird and it's awkward and it's just a shitty situation to be in. So I came back from work and I was just like, I need to unwind big time. So I made myself a hot chocolate. I was going to crack open a bottle of cider because it's normally what I drink after a really long, hard day of work, like especially if I worked a long day and it's just been really long. It's my way to unwind. I just put a TV show on, I drink a drink, and then I update my diary, and then it's just like, whoosh, it's all off. But instead I had hot chocolate, I took a big ass sleeping pill, and then I watched some Friends because I really needed Friends to pep me up. And yeah, I mean, it's not like work was a bad day, but it's just that the atmosphere was so negative. That's what made it a bad day. I mean, no one was in any dangers of anything. Things happened, so yeah, it's just the way it is. So that was that. And here I am on Friday, still drowsy from my sleeping pill. And see, the sleeping pill really helped me to sleep because I dozed off around like 11 o'clock. I think it was about 11 o'clock because I was sort of procrastinating while I was laying in bed for a bit, and then I eventually dozed off. But I didn't like wake up during the night, which is what I didn't want. I didn't want to keep on like waking up because I'm hot or waking up because I'm thirsty sort of thing. So I actually woke up at 9 o'clock with a cracking headache. It was horrible and I still kind of got it. So I went and I drank loads of water because they say the first thing you should do when you have a headache is drink water. It could be that you're dehydrated. Still had a headache. So I went to lie down again, firstly for a few more hours. I had my antibiotic as well. And then I woke up and the headache was still there, but like not as bad. And I took some paracetamol before I slept again. And so I woke up just now, and not too long ago, I will admit, around 12, and it's now 2 o'clock. So a couple of hours ago I woke up. I'm just like, whoa, but I'm just so like, this headache is still here, and because of this headache it's making me feel really dizzy. And part of me was like, oh, I don't want to vlog today because I don't feel good. So I'm just like, oh, so I'm just trying to take it easy today. And it really sucks because like Ben's gone into hospital for something where like he's got pain. And I'm just like, oh, I just really want to be there with you, but I can't even drive because I'm so drowsy. So I just said to my mum, I was like, please keep me updated on everything that happens whilst you're at the hospital, and if I find that I'm better, I am coming to see you at the hospital because it's not right to be on your own in a hospital. So yeah, and I know that he would do the same for me. So it's crap. It's really, really crap. Right, to pack up the vlog, I've had some books that have come in, which I have blocked into my book haul. This is all part of one. So the actual arc is Dear Evan Hansen by Val Emmett, Stephen Levinson, Benjamin II, Justin Paul. This doesn't come out until October, but it's a novel that is based on a musical that's coming out next year. And it's literally about this boy called Evan Hansen who sort of like lies and pretends to be the best friend of this son that passed away from these parents, and these parents like to accept Evan into their lives, and so Evan finally is feeling like he belongs somewhere. However, he's got this massive lie that's on his shoulders. And so this came in from Penguin Random House. They also sent me a lovely notebook that's based on it, and a memo pad, as well as like the publicity information about it. So that's like really, really cool. And then I've had some book trades that have come in as well. I've had Laura's 2 books that I traded for Queens of Geek, because Queens of Geek was really, really popular. Loads of people really, really wanted to trade for it. And I just said to Laura, I was like, oh my god, there's 2 books that are on your list that I really, really want. But yet people really, really want Queens of Geek. And I was just like, look, if you really, really want Queens of Geek and you let me have these 2 books, then it's yours. And she was like, yeah, because I need to get rid of these books anyway. I was like, awesome. So from Laura I got Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds, illustrated by Chris Priestley, and The Mermaid by Christina Henry. So that way we're helping each other by giving and receiving books. So I think this is really, really cool, and that's just what I like about it. So then I traded The Kissing Booth by Beth Reekles for Dress Codes for Small Towns by Courtney Stevens. So I thought this was a good trade because this book I do really, really want to read. So I thought it was perfection. So I had those books come in. So like I say, I'm off work today. I'm back in. It's my weekend on this weekend. So I've got Saturday and Sunday. I was asked to work today and I was like, honestly, I've just come back and working 4 12-hour shifts in a row is going to kill me. I was like, I can work Thursday and Friday, but by Saturday I will want to shoot myself in the head. So I was like, no, I know my limits. I can't work 4 in a row. So I just said, look, I'm really sorry, but I just can't. So I just need this day off, which I do. As you can see, I do. I was behind on sleep and stuff, so I needed to actually sleep 1 full night. So hopefully the drowsiness sort of like leaves me pretty soon. So on Monday evening, the abscess, which is here, it managed to kind of burst, and so most of the infection came out. However, it's kind of resealed itself, so I don't know, like I need to somehow let it burst again somehow, because it's still that size, it's still there, it's still that size. So I didn't know whether to, once I finish the course of antibiotics, if it won't re-burst, to then see the doctor and see what they say and like about what to do and stuff. So there's that side of things. That's like a good thing that's happened. But I haven't done any reading this week, I will be honest. Probably a chapter, and that's about it. So I'm still reading To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I am on page 318. I could so easily finish this today because there's 421 pages, so it's like little just over 100 pages left. I could easily finish this today if I really put my head down to it. However, I'm feeling so dizzy. And then, because I'm buddy reading City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare for this week, I haven't managed to start it yet because I've been really busy and haven't had time to read. And yeah, I couldn't get any reading done yesterday whilst at work, so I might be able to start this today. All I know is that the person that I'm buddy reading it with has only got to be about 65. So if I look at this, so it's near enough chapter 4. So if I try and get myself to where they're at today, that'd be really good also. So I'm really concerned for Ben. It sucks that I'm so dizzy that I can't see him. Just everything sucks. Always happens. Like if I didn't take that sleeping pill, I probably would have been awake enough to go to hospital with him. But until it wears off, I can't do anything about it because I can't drive, I can't leave the house because I feel so dizzy. Like right now, my head's kind of spinning and the headache is right here. I can feel it. So I think I need to go and have a few more glasses of water or something just to keep my body hydrated and get some reading done if I can. I've done some washing today, so all my washing's done. So there's nothing like left to do. I just need to relax and hope that Ben is okay and stuff. But I will let you know as soon as I know about any updates with Ben or any updates with reading and so on and so forth. So I will say goodbye from now, guys, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. Hey guys, so today is actually Monday and I'm just here to wrap up last week's weekly reading vlog for you guys. So a massive difference compared to the week before, where I actually managed to get a lot of vlogging footage for the week. However, this week, because of my health, the footage is kind of like deteriorated in size. Since Friday I haven't vlogged at all, and basically I was at work all day Saturday and all day Sunday. It was my weekend on at work. I was extremely busy because of it, because we were very short-staffed both days, and because so we had like extra work to do. We had to push ourselves harder. Because I'm a driver, I went out both days, and on the Sunday I woke up feeling really sort of like unwell, and I went to work and I was just like, I feel so rough. So I took some paracetamol and ibuprofen. It really hurt to swallow. My glands just like here really swollen up, and they're still swollen up now, and they were like that throughout the whole of my Sunday shift. But I pulled through, and I was asked by my manager if I could work Monday, and I was like, look, I'm really sorry, but because of my mental health as well as me feeling currently unwell, I'm going to have to decline. If I was feeling okay, or if I really was desperate for money sort of thing, then yeah, I probably would have come in. However, I started to feel worse and worse, and when I finally got home on Sunday evening last night, I felt so bad. And because my abscess had kind of burst sometime like during the week, it sort of burst and then it healed up again, and so it hasn't decreased in size at all, and yet now I've got this viral throat infection. So I had no choice but to dial 111 because my doctor's surgery isn't open on Bank Holiday Monday, which is today. And so I dialed up 111 Sunday evening, and I answered some questions, and then I was told within the next 6 hours I would get a phone call from the out of hours service, and then I didn't get a phone call until like sometime early in the morning. I kind of dozed off, and then I woke up, they asked what my symptoms were like. And so I said that they were pretty much still the same. Oh, and also throughout my shift on Sunday, I was going hot and cold all the time, and I wasn't even doing like a lot of movement. Like, it was understandable if I was like rushing around doing one thing and I'm like, oh, I'm all hot and warm now. But there were times where I was just sat there and I just went like really cold, or like I'd be really hot and people in the house were like, oh, it's cold today. I'm just like, I don't feel it. So I was going hot and cold throughout the day and sort of like sweating because of it. So I mentioned that, and then I had another phone call about 5:30 this morning saying about for me to have someone look at me basically. So I had to go all the way to Leamington Hospital to be seen to by an out of hours doctor, and basically I'm going to leave it there as ... just as a little cliffhanger, because that's not going to be the story to tell during next week. So yeah, basically I'm unwell. I'm unwell, and because of it I haven't really done any reading. I've tried to read at least a chapter before bed, and just because I've been really unwell, my immune system isn't great because of this. It's either an abscess or a gland that's infected, and so I won't really know until I go to the hospital tomorrow, but I will tell you more about that in my next weekly reading wrap up. So I'm sorry there isn't a lot of footage for this week. Once I'm better, I'm sure I'm going to have a lot more footage for you guys. I'm sorry that it's really boring for you all, but yeah, I promise you that once I get better, my vlogs will be better as well. So that's all I can really say, guys, that it's been a crappy week, you know. I've headed back into work, and even though I've worked only 3 shifts, just my body obviously isn't coping. So it sucks because I've still got this infection that I've had for 2 months now. So it's way long past, and my body can't handle any more antibiotics. So yeah, I just wanted to update you on everything that had happened during the weekend. I'll just let you know where I am as far as reading. So I started City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare, and I've also been listening to the audiobook of Quidditch Through the Ages. That is by the guy that's in The Walking Dead, which is really, really cool, like the guy that plays the main guy. So that's really cool. Rick Grimes is the character from The Walking Dead, and it's Andrew Lincoln, I think, is his actual name. So he narrates it, and then there's a female that narrates the end. And what I'm really liking is the bit that I'm listening to, which is after Quidditch Through the Ages, is it's kind of like a futuristic bit where we have the older Ginny Weasley, and there's even like things where it talks about Harry Potter when he's older with Harry Potter's kids. Yeah, it's really, really cute, so I totally recommend listening to the audiobook. Also this week I managed to download Scribd, which I've been hearing a lot of people saying to get. It's mostly like an American sort of app, but I'm just doing like the monthly trial first just to see what it's like, because there are some audiobooks on there that, I mean there's loads on there that I would definitely listen to, and I've added like over 20 to a list already. So I think I will keep Audible just because it does have some audiobooks, but there is a possibility I could cancel it or put it on hold for a few months whilst I use Scribd. So yes, so it's really cool because I was listening to the audiobook of To All the Boys I've Loved Before whilst I was finishing the end of To All the Boys I Loved Before book. So, you know, it's not really like it's been a really down week because I have managed to complete a book and have started reading another book. So it's not like I've not been reading at all, because I do want to read, that's the thing. So anyway, so this book is actually a reread for me. I read this a few years ago and I'm currently on chapter 3, which is page 47. So I'm not that far through the book, but I'm buddy reading this for the month. So yes, just wanted to let you guys know that that's the book I'm currently reading, and that's where I'm going to end my reading for the vlog. So that's it for this weekly reading vlog. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and let me know what you guys managed to read in the last week and what you're currently reading and what are your latest book purchases, because I always like to know what's going on in the world of reading and what everyone's reading, especially if there's a book that everyone just is reading, especially when there's a popular book. So that's it from me. If you're new to my channel, if you like seeing more of my videos, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, which is down below, and that would it will mean the whole world to me, guys. Like honestly, I love your comments so much, and especially your comments that have been on my TBR videos for like the Emoji-thon and the Contemporary-thon. Like I don't know, just your comments, like honestly, as soon as a notification comes up on my phone that someone's commented on a video, I get really stupidly happy, and that just sounds really daft, but I'm super grateful. So honestly, thank you so much. But I know this vlog is going to be like really boring for you guys, so I do apologise for that as well, but that's life. Unfortunately, my life this week hasn't been great, health wise or just anything wise. Like you can tell, like if I was feeling better I would have more motivation to do stuff, but you know, it's Bank Holiday Monday today, so there's nothing you can do. It's life, unfortunately. I just got to hold my head high and just hope for the best. But that's it from me for this weekly reading vlog video, and keep smiling, keep reading and be happy. All my social media links will be linked down below in the description if you'd like to follow me elsewhere, and I'll see all of you wonderful awesome people in my next video. Bye!